I know I've cheated on you. I've neglected you. I've forgotten about you. But I never stopped loving you. I missed you every single moment. The whole summer I went on. I know, I understand. What I did. I had to do it because I had no other option. But I want you to know that you're the only one. And I cannot do it without you. I'm very sorry. Will you please take me back? Okay, I'll start it right this time. I'm gonna do everything in a right, proper way, the way it should be done. And we'll start from our service. And then we'll take a big ride, just you and me and no one else. You and me and the road and the smell of the tire. Let's do it. What's up, this riders? I'm in Atlanta. I'm close to south of Atlanta. I just picked up my bike from service. It's ready and prepped. They charged me extra for a lot of things, which I'll tell you about in a minute. And I got my bike ready. We're gonna go and we'll start a journey from Blueridge, Parkway, the south end. It's around about 3.5 hours away from here. So, stay tuned.
A few minutes later.
So I was about to start my motorcycle and it died. I mean, it didn't start, the battery was there, and I just got a service. So I'm so pissed right now. But I got it back. It was just a minute away from the dealership, so I just rolled it back up. So they're gonna test the battery and see what's happening, what's wrong with it. I hope I can leave pretty soon, man.
A few moments later.
Okay, this changed everything for me. They changed the battery for me. They gave me a new battery for no extra cost. So the whole experience of mine with a bitter mood is I'm happy now, finally. It's a little late on the day to just go on a journey, but I'm still gonna do it because I keep my itinerary loose and it's gonna be a long, fun ride, all right? I'm gonna see you at the Blueridge Parkway South End. Dude, I'm finally ready to go. And thank you, Thunder Tower. Thank you very much. So I've been riding for 2 hours and I made it to North Carolina. I'm just taking a coffee break It's pumpkin season, so it's a pumpkin spice latte. Perfect. This is what I was hoping for, man. So yeah, it's I believe it's 40 more minutes to south end of the Blueridge Parkway. I'm very excited. It's getting a little chilly, so I'm just gonna wear a hoodie underneath the jacket and then go from there. Let's see. I'm getting ready to leave here. North Carolina I'm in right now, and it's like 40 minutes from here to Blueridge Blueridge Parkway South End. I'm very excited because my drive from Atlanta to here has been just so colorful. Colorful as in like it's the best time of the year for the foliage. And it just looks so beautiful right now. Look at the trees around me. Look at the color. I mean, I couldn't have chosen a better time for a ride than the middle of October. It's getting a little chilly, so I just like stopped, get a coffee. And now I'm getting ready to go. Let's get out. I miss riding this bike so much. I can't even tell you how much. This driving through North Georgia was so beautiful because like I said, it's the time of the year. Look at, if you can see in the foreground, it looks just so beautiful. The trees are changing colors. It's in the middle of the afternoon right now, so that's why the shadows are very bright and it's hard to see it. But apart from that, it's just so beautiful around there. All right, I'm just entering Blueridge Parkway. Finally, I've been planning to do this for a couple of years, and this couldn't be the better time ever. I'm bringing my motorcycle back from Atlanta, and it's October, it's autumn, it's fall, the leaves are falling, the beautiful foliage. Look around me, man. A man, his motorcycle, and an open road. Dude, what else do you need? We're right here at the south milepost 469. We're gonna travel all of these things, and we're gonna meet here at the Skyline Drive. It's around about here. And that's where it's gonna take us to Washington DC. We're going in DC, and I'm gonna be spending some time in DC, so it's gonna be a different chapter. Let's see how that goes. It's 4:22 right now. I left around about 12:30. I want to leave way earlier than that. It took me roughly 4 hours because I stopped there as well for a cup of coffee to get here. But I didn't want to leave way earlier than that. The reason because I didn't leave early was my bike wasn't ready. And when I went and picked up my bike and I left, then you can just see all of that what happened. What I'm smelling right now, I cannot describe. It's just like a nice, crisp fall smell. Take me in, man. This is just so beautiful, beautiful. This is another one called Ball Hood Scar. And it's just a beautiful view. Oh, Lord. Let's do this. tunnels. I love tunnels. On the way, I met few crazies like me who were riding in the cold with a small cushion of a sunlight. Why do we do it? Is it for the thrill of it, the excitement, the adrenaline rush? No. We do it because we enjoy the ride. The freedom of an open road, you and your bike. Between bliss and joy, there's a certain level of peace. We do it for that feeling. I just stopped at the highest Blueridge Parkway Motor Road elevation. It's very chilly here, but like it's just so beautiful just to ride it out. I have around about an hour and 15 minutes left to go to my tonight's stop, which is gonna be Ashville, North Carolina. So what I'm gonna do now is just gonna ride and just ride quietly and let everything take in everything, you know. It's very chilly right now, but that's what you get in the middle of October on the mountains. Oh boy, this is still so beautiful. I just made a peace stop. Just a little bit more left to go. Probably, hopefully less than an hour. It's so beautiful, man. The sun's setting behind me. There's another trail which goes to a waterfall from down here. I wish if it was early in the day, I would have definitely tried to go there. But it's just like this, everything is just around me is so beautiful. I mean, my plan in this ride was to have no plan. I just had 3 days to do it in, and that was plenty given no extreme hindrance from the nature. I thought riding and stopping wherever the night fell, and that brought me to Ashville, North Carolina. Stopping in Ashville, the city known for Blueridge Mountain, its architecture, its laid-back charm, and smiling people was a nice pit stop on this journey. Okay, I made it to the hotel. It's actually a hostel. It's pretty cool. I found it in Asheville, so I'm gonna stay here. I'm just unloaded. I'm gonna go have some food, take a shower, and call it a night, and start from there in the morning. Okay, let me tell you this much. No, Asheville County, like I don't know which county it is here, they have issued a freeze warning because it's so chilly right now. It's like 35 degrees. And there are parts of Blueridge Mountain, which are blocked up because of the cold, and I think they had a landslide or a flooding issue. So I won't be taking the Blueridge all the way through. I'm going to cut through. I'm going to go on a parallel road and join Blueridge later on. Due to cold weather, I was forced to prolong my journey and rethink my route again, which led me to stay in Ashville a little longer, which I don't mind. This town is growing on me, that I'm falling in love with it. Ashville, North Carolina. A town hidden in mountains, Rocky and Appalachian, like a sweet charm. I waited until it got a little warmer to ride again. I waited enough to have a cup of coffee, then a muffin, and another cup of coffee, and even a haircut. Now, I was finally on the road again. A different route, but the same journey. Riding through the cold, listening to a coffee house music, a quote popped in my head. A quote by Haruki Murakami. And once the storm is over, you won't remember how you made it through, how you managed to survive. You won't even be sure whether the storm is really over. But one thing is certain. When you come out of the storm, you won't be the same person who walked in. That's what the storm was all about. It got super cold right now. I was trying to leave and I have to just stop and get a coffee again. My hands were freezing, man. This is I was not expecting this. This is just like a circumstantial. It's just today. It's super chilly. There's a freeze warning in the close by area. I'm in the Blueridge Mountain, so you expect that, but oh boy. So I may have to wait a little bit longer and just like try to do it slow. And my Blueridge trip had to be cut down short, I believe so, because of the weather, of course. And I'll try to get back onto it, but if not, then there's Skyline Drive for sure. I'm gonna make sure that I do that before I go to Washington. It's like just on the way. So, that's the positives of keeping the itinerary loose, and that's how you can do it. So I'm gonna see how forward I can go with that right now. Fingers crossed there. Being in the cafe, it was a reminder that winter is knocking on the door. The chill of Asheville, warmth of the coffee, smell of the pumpkin in the air, crushing sound of the falling leaves is a thank you to a beautiful fall and a welcome to winter. Okay, I could not drive much today. I just rode like 3 hours and I did not do it on the Blueridge Mountain. That was my goal in the beginning to do it, but it just got so cold. So let me give you a comparison. Yesterday when I was there, it was around about 68 degrees when I stopped in Ashville in the night. And in the morning, that was 32 degrees. So it dropped down less than a half. And I'm like, so I waited until like 2, and it didn't work out. It really didn't work out. And so I just like pushed through it. I chose a different route. I came through Greensboro instead of going through the mountains because it was getting even colder, and tomorrow it's gonna be even more cold, and I only have one more day left before I have to make it back. So I changed my plan a little bit, but that's the advantage of having no restrictions. It's like that's the advantage of being flexible. I'm happy that it's possible, but I'm kind of sad that I'm not able to do the whole length of Blueridge Parkway, because the way I thought about it, it was 70 degrees all throughout. It should have been good, but like the sudden change in the weather just like messed up my whole plan. So it's not the end yet. Like there's still a day of a ride left to go, and I'm right now at the border of North Carolina and Virginia, and I have 5 more hours left in my ride to make it back to DC. Hopefully tomorrow it's a little better and I can make it at least through the Skyline Drive. If not, then it's not the end. There's more rides to come. Alright, I'm gonna pass out now. I'll see you later. Have a good night. Or at least I'm gonna have a good night. I'm so tired. Just by waiting in the cold. Oh my god. Okay, bye. Cry. Let it out. It needs to come out. Wash your eyes with your own water. Feel the pain. Feel the joy. It has to happen. You have been filled so much, it has to drain. You need newer things to fill yourself with. Let this go. It is time. It is time to let it go. I'm able to get a nice and early start today. Weather's a little better than yesterday, but it's still windy. So I'm trying to won't be able to do any of the Blueridge Mountain, but Parkway, I mean. And I was trying to do Skyline Drive. It's like 2.5 hours away. I have only today left to reach Virginia. Not Virginia, what am I talking about? To Maryland. Washington DC. I only have today left to reach Washington DC. Something I'm gonna try to make the most of it. It's like 5.5 hours of a ride more left. So I'll try to do what I can. I'm excited that I'm able to leave early. There's sunny at least. I got an extra pair of gloves which I'm just gonna wear over my gloves so that it's my hands, knuckles a little warmer. Alright, let's go.
One eternity later.
You guessed it, I could not I could not go to the Skyline Drive either because there was a storm happening on the top, so I could not make it. So that sucks. So I only have like an hour of a ride left. This is gonna be a goodbye. I'll see you in the next video. Do me a favor, if you haven't yet subscribed, please go subscribe. It's gonna help me a lot. And go leave a thumbs up, because it took me a lot to film this video as well. And I love you, and I'll see you in the next one, okay? Peace.